You actually can't ult!
You see what I mean?
So fucked! So who I have with me today is someone who is currently one above all with 3 accounts playing Penny and only Penny. One of the best players in the world and objectively the best Penny Parker player in the world. We have...
Xylin. How does the script go, bro? Come on.
What do you do with Penny as a character? The other players, albeit one above all or just even back to bronze that don't do with them.
Average Penny probably uses his mines so ineffectively that they will probably be using at least 50 less mines by the end of the match than me. Because they just wait on their mines, they don't take space. Usually they don't know when to use their mines, they wait on their mines, sit on their mines.
So I think you're trying to tell us is be very abundant when you're using your mines. Don't be scared to just kind of plop them around.
Your mines should be on perma cooldown. Should be perma using your mines, putting them in spots where people don't know, don't see.
It's kind of dumb, but you're boiling it down to have it so your mines are never usable. They should always be on cooldown. They should always be on the map. These people should be walking around like it's a fucking minefield. Like, that's what you should say, right?
Like, people should be perma, like, okay, why is there so many mines around? Like,
yeah, exactly. A lot of Pennies, they think playing Penny is sitting in a corner and playing bunker like this and putting 1 or 2 mines here and just sitting and shooting. And then 1 or 2 mines and shooting.
You will never really climb with Penny unless you actually stop AFKing on main. Instead of shooting, you should be taking space, flanking, taking off angles, contesting DPS, contesting angles, instead of just sitting, shooting random mines.
Like you said, I think there is a place for that. If it's like, if the entire team is dive, then maybe sure, like you can bunker down, right? Maybe, right?
Yes, but almost, I would say almost all the time, that is not a real thing.
Exactly.
But if their team, of course, has like full dive and there are so many heroes that are contesting you, you really can't flank, then you should probably sit with your team, peeling them, using your stun, using your nest, good, but you shouldn't be like just like flanking just for the sake of it. You should be flanking if you actually can flank.
Because I'm gonna teach something that a lot of people don't know about, like Overwatch maps or like Rivals maps, right? And that's all multiplayer maps have a rule called the 3-lane philosophy, which means in every single map, there is one place which is called main. There's one place which is called this angle, second angle. As a Penny, do you know how powerful she is that she can basically single-handedly just close out an entire lane by herself with her mines and just take it over?
Your nest does by itself 400 damage. You can put up to 13 mines, I'm pretty sure, and that does 1300 damage. So the potential is insane to take a space, put your nest, put your mines, contest that space so that their enemy team cannot be in that space. So you're basically forcing the enemy into a choke and forcing them to sit main, which is not the most effective way to play the game.
What people do is the exact opposite of what you do on Penny. When people bunker down in main, the only thing that ever does is that teaches the enemy team to take the other lanes. That teaches them to take and go around. So you're kind of inadvertently fucking your team when you sit main, because eventually they're like, yeah, we're not going to attack head on because there's a Penny. Well, time to take angle. Because realistically, there's 2 things. If you're sitting down here, let's say I swap, right? You can turn friendly fire on if you want. Like, theoretically, right? If we're fighting and you're in main, I can hit you. Obviously, there'll be cover, guys, for the fucking sake of the example. It's a lot easier for me to deal with the Penny. I'll just go back like that, take care of the mine, right? The Penny's main, there is nothing else. Or, hop here, take an angle. What can Penny do to me now? Nothing, right?
Yeah, basically nothing.
Now Xylin's playstyle. Yeah, now I'm cooked. Now I have to fight main, or take out this nest. Yeah, exactly. So either I fight main, take this nest, which was here, while I'm dealing with the team. And who's going to be shooting me?
Bird up here.
Yeah, exactly. And then bird up here.
Bird up here.
This is cooked. It's cooked. It's genuinely just cooked.
What if I'm sitting here? I'm just like...
You're an open target.
People just like, okay, oh, this looks like a good spot to put mines because their DPS might walk up here. Oh, just completely forget about here. Well, their DPS has a brain. So they might see the mine, they might bait the mine. If it's for like on top of a web, might not see it, but okay, there's a web here. Maybe there's a mine here, so...
Yeah, exactly. Because you can only throw so much mines, right? You can't just keep throwing mines in the same place and miraculously keep landing the same kill. Like, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Okay, shame on me, fool me 3 times, I'm gonna fuck you, you know what I mean? Like,
a lot of people just forget that people also have eyes and they see patterns and where you put the mines down, where you, you know... Especially... if the match goes to overtime and if you're doing the same thing again, same mine locations, they just know you're doing the same thing and they will use their intelligence and
intelligence. That's one of the patterns with Penny. This is what I think one of the worst habits with Penny players is. Their trick works once or twice and they never adapt. They never change. And then they become so predictable. It's kind of like if I get into a game and every single game I go and I flank left. Right? And I kill you left once. I kill you left twice. And then you're like, yo, bro, this guy just keeps coming from left side. Like, let's just fuck him. Like, what is he doing? I think that's the issue with Penny. Like, people depend too much on mines and they don't understand, like, they're not playing the character through Penny, they're playing it through her mines, which is like, it sounds weird.
So, for example, what I do is, before the match starts, I have some spots to put mines down, like, next to the enemy spawn.
Yeah.
And I put them, and then if it goes on the second round, I put on a different spot because they just had the same mines, so...
Exactly.
Or, on a choke, if I put my mines, say, like, here, right?
Yeah.
Now, their tanks maybe die to those mines, so next time I'm gonna put it on the other side, so their tanks now, okay. Or, mines will be here.
Yeah. They're like,
let me dodge those.
Yeah, I don't want to go here.
And then they don't expect the mines there.
I feel like that's also like a skill that it doesn't even just apply to Penny. It applies to a lot of characters. It's just Penny does it really well because Penny can like she's a really good tag for space. It's just you need to be smart with taking space. This game kind of like rewards you with Penny for bunkering for a bit, but then once you get to higher ranks, it doesn't work anymore. It should genuinely just be like you bunker a lane, you hold an entire area down.
And also another thing, Penny is probably one of the only heroes or characters that has an ability where you can put like 1300 damage in one spot, right?
Exactly.
So like you should be abusing that, right? Mine stacked, you can put 13 of these, right? I mean 5 of these around the map. Could have like so many of these. You see how many? See how many? Like, it's like 5 spots where a healer will or DPS will die, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Could be putting these in spots where their line of sight won't be. They might be in a bush.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also one thing, and I just want to say this, like, guys, don't fucking bullshit me, because I know people are like, but they're gonna shoot it. Motherfucker, people don't shoot Loki clones. You know, I'm not gonna expect you guys to shoot these mines. I'm sorry.
Mines in front of my ass. Of course I'm gonna shoot them, but if you're, for example, someone is walking from here, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
And I put the mine like right in front of him. Oh, of course he's gonna shoot the mine, like 99% chance.
Like
oh, there's a mine.
There.
And if I put the mine like on the side here,
or in the bush.
I put the mine on the side, or in the bush, while they're walking, they're 90% of chance not gonna see them, and it's gonna walk and die on this one or in the bush one, right? Yeah. So you shouldn't be putting them in front of it. And also another very important thing, a lot of pennies, they prompt to just put a web over any mine, which is wrong, because why? Why would you expose your mines? Like, why would you, there's a mine here, there's a web here, there's mines there, exactly. So you should be putting your mines on the side. If your mines are on the side, no one's gonna
and blind
see them. So why would you put a web here and just let it be exposed, right? Yeah.
People think by doing this they're covering their mines, whereas they're exposing their mines just in a different way.
They think, oh, my mines are hidden, they can't be shot. Well, you just put a web over it.
You just put like a
they know there's mines in there.
Bro. Yeah, like, they can see fucking thing.
It's a huge red thing, like with like outlines and like moving things. Like it's so obvious. Like it's not hidden. It's in plain sight. There's mines in there.
A lot of penny players, the way they put their mines is they don't put it proactively in a fight. Which what I mean by this is there's two ways. It's either blind spots, like you were saying, like around corners, or put them when they're fighting. They can't, like, unless they're like they're fucking top 500 minesweeper players. They're not gonna be able to channel you guys, take cover, and then look out for mines. You know what I mean?
Remember one thing, right?
Yeah.
When I'm playing Penny, I usually, because I know, okay, if the whole team is looking at me or not shooting anybody, if I chuck mines, you're gonna see me, right? But if I, for example, put my nest down in front of you, you're like, okay, this is a penny nest, let me shoot it down. And then while I put my nest down, I chuck some mines, I move around, I shoot you, I chuck some mines. You're most likely not gonna see me chucking mines, right? You're most likely gonna be focused on my nest or focused on me shooting at you. So you're gonna, you know, these tiny things in the air.
Yeah, because the animation is weird. Like when you put the nest down, like when you're just walking around, it genuinely just looks like it's coming out of the nest. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, exactly. Like you're not gonna see that unless I actively am telling you to look there. You're not gonna see it.
Yeah. And then there's like 5 mines behind you.
It's so fucking cool.
Your nest has a 15-second cooldown, but if you can use that 15-second cooldown for your mines to not be noticed, that is really good value, and that they will die probably if they don't see you shoot.
One thing I noticed with Penny players, or just a lot of things in general, like I think a lot of mains in the game, it's, to be honest, like this is more just in general because I want to go over to how you reach top 500 on 3 accounts, right?
Yep.
I feel like a lot of the time, it's not even just people want to play the game better. They want to play rivals better. But weirdly enough, I feel like the way to improve this game is just don't play the game the way people tell you to play it.
Yeah.
And it's really funny. I
get what
say
you
this,
mean.
Yeah, because I'm making a guide, right? But like, it's kind of funny. It's just, you need to kind of like take guides or whatever as at face value. Just understand they're like the bones, and you have to develop your own game, right? Like,
it's like with this game, you can literally OTP. I'm pretty sure almost every hero to top 500.
yeah,
If you only play one hero and you really learn that, you actually don't feel. I know I sound crazy, but usually when you feel, you're actually like throwing by not playing your hero and doing more than feeling, right? A lot of people, they want to feel because, oh, we need a second tank, or I might have to go sport. Okay, just don't go second tank. Maybe third DPS might work.
Support,
maybe it might work. Or go solo tank Penny.
Yeah.
Maybe it might work. Like, it's not ideal, but it might work. Like, unless you're actually being so useless, I wouldn't swap. And
yeah,
that's how you could get to top 500 or actually higher ranks.
it's a weird thing of you're being more stupid and selfish by filling than you are, because it's a thing of, I'd rather someone lose the game out of their own choice, you know what I mean? And not by don't be stupid and say, yeah bro, I lost the game because I don't want to deal damage. No, like your own choice, as in you tried the things you wanted to try, as opposed to winning 30 games, and you're winning these 30 games by getting carried. Because what's gonna happen in the future is, maybe you're not gonna get so lucky with queuing, maybe you're not gonna get lucky with matchmaking. And then when it really comes down to a point or a match where your skills are tested, you don't have shit. Because you've spent your entire time playing rivals for other people as opposed to playing Penny, which you enjoy playing, and doing things you know works with Penny.
Yep, exactly. Like, people also, when they fail, they usually don't know the hero they're playing well enough at that rank, so they actually might be doing the worst in their team, even though they're filling. And then like so many people say, okay, I'm forced on sport, jail, or like tank, solo tanking, bro. You're not forced. You're the one who's choosing to play sport. Like, okay, you might lose a game with one sport, but maybe swap like last second, or swap after first point, or a couple minutes into the game.
Take a hit.
Yeah,
it's okay to take a hit. You
don't instantly have to. Don't instantly have to swap.
I feel like it's a thing of like, people are so scared. They want to win games by like, yo, bro, if I'm not winning the game, but if you don't grab the payload and push it all the way to the end in one run, bro, we're throwing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're scared to take that hit, which is like, okay, fuck around with a really awkward comp for a bit. If it works, it works, bro. I think you've had this before, bro. I've won games. I have unironically won a game where I was a fucking Mantis with 4 DPS, bro.
Yeah, I won games in top 500 with like a solo DPS rocket and triple tank with XylinMR against like pros, right? It's like no one can really exactly know what to go or what comp will work, because you don't know how the enemy team will play, how their mood is, which players they have, what comp,
good, who's doing bad.
They have, exactly. Especially before the game starts, you don't know the enemy team's comp, so like, why are you swapping like you know what the enemy team has? Just maybe if they have like a bad comp, you will win with the,
weirder comp, the more
bad comp. Yeah. No, the worst comp wins. Wins, basically. I mean, loses.
I think it's also like, this is gonna sound so weird, but like, I don't know if you've ever watched One Piece, bro. Have you watched One Piece?
No. One Piece? But I've heard so many
people
matter. Like, watch.
I think it's really weird. I'm gonna say this, but like, it's something I've kind of realized. It's less who has a better comp, and in the majority of these games, even including esports, it's weirdly enough, it's not even who's smarter. It's who has more willpower to do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
The smart choice is, I'm gonna swap to this to counter this. The willpower choice is, motherfucker, I've been on Penny for the rest of my life. I'm gonna make this fucker work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like the confidence, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Before I started full on like hard nuts swapping, like
Yeah.
I used to feel mag when I was solo tank or like when I was. Then I used to feel sport. I used to like go other tanks for fun. I used to go like DPS sometimes, ready for fun. And then I was like hard like Celestial, dude.
Yeah.
Then till like couple seasons earlier in like season 6, I started like I was like, okay, why not full on OTP this hero, right?
Yeah.
And here I am with now multiple accounts in top 500, not even swapping like when I am solo tanking, not even swapping when I'm being shit on, right? Yeah. Of course, there's still like some games like rarely that if I swap, I probably would have won, but it's just an exception.
Yeah, it's a learning experience too. It's a weird learning experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should
like, not every game will work with Penny, no matter how good you are. But 95 will work, in my opinion.
95 will work, and I feel like it's also a weird learning experience. I feel like people are so scared of not doing the right thing, and it's like, guys, there is no right thing. There is no right call.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah. And like, I'll say this to you because I had Kingsman and Trust Me on for my previous video, and I've had numerous people on. If you've been watching any of my guys, I'll say this more generally, or just in general, or like you, right? If you've watched guys, everyone has a different opinion. If I ask you, you're telling me I love Penny, I love her. If I go to some other guys, I'm like, bro, Penny is a throw pick. I swear to God, it's fucking pick. They didn't throw my game. Fuck this guy, you know? Like everyone has their own like opinion. That's what I mean by confidence, willpower.
I still get people who are like, then you're dog shit on Penny, like bro, like shush.
Yeah.
Like what do you mean, dude?
Let me play my game, bro. Yeah.
Let me play the game.
No, yeah, literally, genuinely. It's also the thing of like, when it comes to flame and that stuff, I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit, bro. Sometimes I get pissed. You know what I mean? Everyone gets pissed. It's human.
Yeah, yeah.
It's human nature.
Of course.
But it's
everyone.
And it's not even that. It's just the mission is just try not focusing on your teammates. Focus on yourself. I promise you. It's so dumb. It's so simple. But it's quite literally even if it's some bullshit like, yeah, bro, we have no supports. Just genuinely tell yourself when you're playing a game, what is the best thing I can do in this current scenario?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't do it.
You need to focus on yourself more than you're like, okay, bro, you have a bad comp, you're probably gonna lose this. No. Just if you play good by yourself, it doesn't matter. You lose 2 games, 5 games.
Yeah.
If you know you're improving and you're getting better, you will win. Like you will start to rank up. Of course, there will be games where your team actually will be holding you back, and your team will have throwers, levers, and like just boosted individuals. But sometimes you are that people as well. So you should always focus on yourself, improve, and just win the game.
Yeah, genuinely, there's no other thing. I mean, we kind of spoke about it now, but honestly, I'm just gonna ask you the question anyway for fun. You've gotten 3 accounts at the one bubble. What would you say is one of the biggest tips you could give anyone to rank up?
To rank up in general, I see a lot of people do a lot of mistakes by like just avoiding everyone who has just bad stats, right?
Yeah.
Just by bad stats, it doesn't mean he's actually bad. Just avoid only like actual people who actually throw, like legitimately throw.
Yeah, or
and that. Yeah, it's just like maybe, I mean, yeah, sure, but don't wait just because, he went 0 to 5 when your whole team has like 5 deaths and like 1 kill, right? It doesn't matter. Does that mean your whole team is bad? No, it's just you got a bad game, you lost, it's fine. You don't have to avoid your whole team. And then another thing, if you're an OTP, especially a Peni OTP, and you're like queuing in mediocre to high ranks, don't queue in the same server. Maybe dodge queues. If you're an OTP, don't get target banned. Hide your profile, change your banner.
Yeah.
And that's basically it if you want to rank up. But other than that, improve on yourself by doing whatever you can. Water weaving, watching other people who play that character in high ranks. That's it.
I think that's actually an insanely good tip for OTP players. I haven't seen anyone mention it. Because everyone will just bullshit, be like, yeah, bro, focus on the game, play well. But it's like, if you're a person who wants to kind of rank up or play an enjoyable ladder experience, and this isn't even tied to the game, what you're saying, this is more like fucking around with ladder, right? It's like, you need to change your profile. Yeah, you need to like move and change shit. Because if you're going to get known as an OTP, whether you like it or not, people are going to want to fuck with you. Like, is that right?
Yeah. These last couple weeks, I've been like literally go 1 game on one account on EU, and then the next game on NA, and then I swap accounts, and then I go EU and NA swap accounts, then I swap accounts again, right? And even in the most like extreme scenario, there are people who are so determined to target ban me. They literally track my levels, all my accounts, and check before every game. Like you just can't escape that, because I don't want to say this, but like if you track the level, you're cooked. Like you cannot change it or hide your level. It's so cooked. You just get banned. Especially in higher ranks where there's not a lot of people, so they will know who you are with your level.
And I'll say one thing before I segue into another thing. It's I don't mind target banning here and there, but I feel like doing this shit is so extra. Like tracking levels, like bro, just fucking play into it, man. Man the fuck up.
Determined people.
Yeah, like just man the fuck up and play into it. I'm sorry, like I get it, but it's like there's been a culture with gaming, and honestly, I get it sometimes, but I don't. But it's like if someone's better than you or someone's really good at character, okay, call them a sweat, call them a fucking freak, right? But like, where has this thing gone? Where it's like, take it as a challenge and try to beat it. Stop like fucking just giving up instantly. Seeing as you got top 500 on 3 accounts and you've been playing on numerous servers, what is the genuine difference you say between Europe and North American servers?
Overall, I would say slightly EU is more toxic. I would say less comms, more throwers.
Yeah.
Especially in like celestial ranks.
Yeah.
And then it has definitely in all ranks more comms. I feel like people are talking more, but also
I'm doing the motion in real life. I'm doing the yap motion.
But at the same time, there's I think less throwers and less like toxic people in general. I think that's because of it's more children on EU, so which is just more immature individuals.
Or
that might be why, but it's
toxic culture.
I mean, it's basically the same thing. Like it doesn't really matter, but NA in high rank, it is definitely better to queue.
Yeah,
I will say that though. I don't know about like
because
low ranks.
I'll say. So I'll just kind of summarize it because I know what you mean. I say one thing. EU, honestly, skill-wise, I don't think it matters. Honestly, like skill, it's like sometimes EU.
Skill-wise,
say?
I don't know. Like it's 50-50. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Sometimes skill-wise is sometimes NA is just so much better for some reason, and sometimes EU is. I can't tell you. It's just weird. So skill doesn't really matter because some days yes, some days no. NA is like you said. I don't think I'll get throwers in NA, but holy fuck, are they gonna moan in the mic? They're gonna.
Yes, exactly.
every second on the mic, right? That's what.
They're gonna be flirting and shit like.
Yeah. Europe is different in that they don't talk, but there is that chance where the guy's not gonna say anything. He's just not gonna play. He's just gonna AFK or throw. That's the difference.
Yeah.
NA will moan and cry and bitch, but he will play that game throughout.
But I will say one thing about NA.
Yeah.
And like, there's people who are like, go back to you, don't play on my servers, dude.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
Relax. We're not.
Whose server is it, man?
Yeah.
Whose server is it? And also, they're playing a Chinese game, by the way. I'm just saying. They're playing a Chinese game and complaining about Europeans playing on colonized nothing. But yeah, that's basically it.
I don't need the fucking visa to play in your fucking server, bro.
Yeah.
Calm down and play, bro. It's also, it's just genuinely like a lot of this toxicity bullshit just comes down to, bro, just shut the fuck up and play. If you have nothing nice to say, honestly, you're not perfect. Okay, you can crash out once or twice. We're human. We'll do it. But if you genuinely just want to flame, bro, fuck off. Like, once or twice it's okay. But because I see some names, bro, these fucking people, I swear to God, like once you have a bad game, no problem, we're okay. But this fucking people hop on 5 games in a row and just start moaning in chat, bro. Why? You are not winning. You are not winning. You are not learning. You are torturing yourself.
Yeah.
I think people generally misunderstand when I tell them to focus on their game. It's not like we're not expecting you to carry.
It's like rage bait, you know?
Yeah.
Focus on the game.
It's not like we're not expecting a Peni to kill the entire team. But all I'm saying is, if you genuinely focus on your game, you might get a pick or two, and that will snowball into your team getting momentum. You know, like this game is all momentum.
I remember what I was gonna say, and then I will come back to that stick. Okay.
Yeah.
So people who call me like, then like ban Peni like permanently and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're literally banning, by the way, in my opinion, the worst tank, and then arguably I would say the worst character in the game.
Yeah.
I know it might sound controversial to those like in mid ranks or like low ranks, but
Yeah.
it is genuinely, I think, one of the worst a buggy hero,
Yeah.
squishy hero. It does no damage basically except the mines, so it is, in my opinion, one of the worst characters and definitely the worst tank by far. No shadow of a doubt in that.
Yeah, it's the worst tank, and that's kind of what makes ODPs good. Like honestly, I feel like, because I'm sure even if you're off Penny, you're still gonna play other tanks. You're still decent with, you're still good with other tanks, right? Like
in my case, I might be the worst Penny OTP on other tanks, right? Why? Because legit, the last time I played like Mag, like actually was in like a couple months ago in like Celestials, right? And then now whenever I get banned, I'm like, okay, it's cooked. It's cooked.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
You know, yeah,
it is what it is.
We do like to get carried. Like if I'm carried when Penny's banned, I legit don't care. Like I don't claim to be a good like Mag or like other tanks or sports, right? I claim to be the best Penny.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else. I don't like if I'm winning easily with Mag, no problem. Let me get carried. I'm chilling with the least skills this finals, right? I'm chilling. It's fine.
You know, I'm gonna say something and people will think I'm schizo, but it is genuinely something you need to learn. Getting carried and letting yourself get carried is a skill, bro. I don't care. Because some people have this fucking ego where they're not carrying, right? Or they're about to get ace. So they start throwing. They start doing some dumb shit to get kills. Guys, it's okay.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of stat farm thing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you need to allow yourself to get carried sometimes. Like you're not gonna be the hero in every game. Supports kind of know this the most.
If you're like, okay, it doesn't feel like I'm playing like I normally do. Like it doesn't feel like I'm not doing anything. Okay, bro, chill back.
Yeah.
Chill, relax. Like
if you're winning, just chill.
You don't have to push it. You don't have to push it. Yeah.
You don't have to always be performing amazing in every game. It's like, I think people always forget this. Like this doesn't apply just to games. It applies to life too. Like sports, right? Like I don't know if you watch sports. Like Messi, Ronaldo. So when they don't play good, they don't just fucking ruin the game for their team. They just
like,
chill.
Okay, I have to score one, so let me just not pass or like
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know, but
Yeah, it's like if your team is winning and you're kind of not happy with how you're playing. Honestly, just keep playing. Just calm down. You don't have to force anything. That is it in itself a skill. You're teaching yourself restraint. And it will carry over to other games because then you will know when to chill and when to go in. And also one thing with you is, I know you meme you're saying you're the shittiest character off Penny. Honestly, I haven't been traumatized by you off Penny, so I can't tell yet. But I think that when you
trust me.
I think when you OTP, you remove a lot of things to think about mentally. You don't need to think about how to play Penny because you already know how to play. So you just have to focus on making space and being a tank. So while you're saying that you're the worst tank off Penny, I still honestly confidently think you're probably better than the majority of Celestial players on Mag. Because you just understand how tank works.
Yeah, I understand like some stuff about what's happening, but my Mag, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it's like, no. It's like, even though I know I shouldn't over push and I don't apply it. I think it's because I don't have the experience to apply it. Even though I have 100 hours on Mag, that was before I was like, I don't even know.
It took over.
I was hard
stuck over.
Yeah, I was hard stuck Celestial, so I don't know.
Ace is not that important. I'm sorry. Like
it's
a
exactly.
It's a stat form. It's a stat thing, and it's like
stats don't show everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's something I had when I spoke with Kingsman too, right? He spoke about capflation, where a cap will probably never get like MVP, right? But they make so much space for the team. They distract, right?
Exactly.
And like you,
Venom's as well.
Yeah, exactly. Venom as well. Any like shit like that. And it's even Penny, like you're not gonna get a thing, but you've single-handedly stopped the carries from an entire zone, right? Like you've creating so much pressure. This game is more than kills. And I say this because I know these people who will always be like, bro, I have 30 million last hits. Why am I not winning? It's like, yeah, you're not winning because yes, you're killing, but like, look at the map. You're getting some cheeky kills in main, right? Like you're getting some insane.
Cart is moving. Your team is dead, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Your team is dead. Card is moving. You're not playing with your team. There's no fucking tempo in your play. You're getting some really nice kills, sure. And there's another example.
Like, you might say.
And imagine my team is here, right?
Yep.
And this is what most people do. Their team is here. They're fighting. They do this. This is your supports. Enemy team. You killed my team. I killed them.
Yeah.
Bro, why? I killed
how's
the
my
back
team
line.
dead?
I killed the back line. How are you guys dead?
It's like, yeah, you're dead because there's nothing
That is
in
so
main.
real.
There's nothing in main. Whereas, say here, and what if I start doing this a bit, right?
Oh shit, did I
Now
have to
you're
like back
back
off, man? What
Yeah,
the
now you
fuck,
have to
dude?
back up. Then take the angle, then kill. Your
Oh
team will
my
not
God.
get ran down. This is so
So
simple.
smart.
It's so stupid, but it's like, guys,
Yeah.
it's still a team game at the end of the day. Okay, I get it. You're so fucking cool, bro. You're aura farming. You're getting the kills on backline, but like, there is something.
Especially in like lower ranks.
Yeah.
I know you want to take space, but a lot of the time it's like taking space when your whole team is being absolutely shit on by the enemy
Yeah.
team. No, it's like I know you taking space means they're looking at you, but at the same time, by the time you take space, like your team is probably dead. So
Yeah.
your team should be with your team doing
Yeah. Like
pressure
put
with your
on
team.
main, put pressure on
And then
main, and then
farm
do
ults.
angles. Exactly, and then do angles, farm ults, do whatever. That's one thing. It's they get rewarded for this in lower elos because it's like, okay, yeah, you just kill them too fast, and the enemy team isn't as good to punish it. But like,
Yep.
by the time you're moving, and like, there's so much aspects to this game that people don't get. And I even have like a funny dilemma. I say like, what if, for example, you have a hell on your team, okay, and let's say I hit this twice, right, 3 times, kill it, kill this thingy, bot. 1, 2, whatever, right? Like, I keep hitting the bot, and it's always one shot and someone else kills it, right?
Yep.
This is a circumstance. Obviously, it's always gonna happen. But at the
Yep.
end of the game, we finish it. One guy has 38 last hits, the Hella has like 5. Is the Hella useless?
Look, so
What-
now
Mm.
that example might be a bit off, but like, yeah,
No,
usually
no,
in some games, some kills were too much stolen, right? Like,
no, yeah.
some kills can be, yeah. Like,
So yeah, that's a very big thing. But my point is like, if there's a Hella who's always damaging, they're always one shot before she
Yep.
kills it, someone else takes it. This doesn't make the Hella useless because she has last
yeah,
hits.
exactly.
And that's the
Exactly.
consequence of reading into stats, like reading into final hits. It's like,
Yeah,
you don't see
and
what the fuck
some
happens.
heroes
Mm.
can do actually more final hits just because of their kit, right? For example,
Yeah.
Punisher, right?
Yeah.
He's shooting consistently, so if someone is low, he might like steal the kill.
Yeah.
Same with like maybe like Hawkeye, right? Someone is one,
Yeah.
he shoots dead. But
Kills
like heroes like Hela, like
Yeah.
you do a lot of damage, yeah, sure. But if you like miss one shot and he's one,
Yeah.
if your team hits once,
That's it.
that guy's dead, right?
Yeah, exactly. You need to understand a majority of this game, like we're kind of just talking more generally now as opposed to Penny, but like it's kind of just a circle jerk. Like a lot of creators, and I'm not saying this to make fun of them, right? Because it happens in everyone's shit. It's natural, it's human. It's your fans are not gonna tell you you're playing bad. Like if you're
Yep.
playing like shit, some guy in your chat will be like, "Bro, your Hella is throwing." It's like there's no
Yeah.
evidence your Hella's throwing. It's just they like pointing fingers, and that's one of the
Yep.
biggest issues with Rival. Is, bro,
I go
It's
on
so-
streamers' chats sometimes, like big streamers. Let's say it's Hyper, right?
yeah,
And then I'm in his game, right? In his
Yeah.
team, and we're losing. And they see their chat, oh, attack Penny.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
like Penny is just, yeah. But, and then Cyber says, no, it's not my Penny. It's like,
Yeah.
they don't know how the game works.
Exactly.
So
They don't
they
know
just
how the game
see,
works.
okay, Penny is bad,
Exactly.
bad
yeah.
on attack. It's his fault, right?
Yeah.
I don't think.
They don't think, and yeah, exactly. That's why I like Saipe for most. Is like he doesn't really fall into circle
Yeah.
jerks, right? Like he doesn't like, he kind of corrects it. A lot of streamers
Yeah.
don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and they don't because they reach a point where eventually they stream, and this is something I've seen with a lot of people, right? I don't know if you've noticed this. I know streamers who are insane at the game, and then they just kind of get stuck in
Yep.
cell because they stop
Yeah.
learning because they just kind of spend the entire stream reading their chat, being like, "Yo, what the fuck? He's throwing."
Yeah, content farming, clip
Yeah,
farming, like just engagement baiting,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
The issue with the community is they're all addicted to pointing fingers. It's like, okay, I get it. It's
Yeah.
nice, it's engagement farming, whatever.
Humans.
But yeah, it's human behavior, right? But I feel like people just don't want to be like. Sometimes learning the game is a bit boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fine, but like I promise you will have so much more fun. Like, and I'm telling you this firsthand. A lot of people, if they want to learn the game, and creators I know who are very high ranked, if they learn the game properly, higher rank, I don't mean eternity. I mean like they sit and chill on one above all ladders, similar to you, right? Like they don't
Yep.
consume this type of content because it's kind of like venomous. It's kind of poisonous. Like it generally fucks with you. Like if you're constantly on every single day and you see some post like, "Oh, bro, Jeff players are shit. Oh, bro, this game is fucking horrible. The balancing is dog shit." It's like, how do you want to learn or enjoy it if someone's always telling you the game is bad, the game is dying, this is OP, this is bad?
Jeff on my team, GG's. Widow on my team,
Yeah,
GG's.
exactly.
Penny on attack, dude. Bro,
Yeah.
I go MVP on defense with like 10 kill difference, right? And then on attack, they're like, Penny, you sure you wanna go Penny on attack? Dude, I'm MVP, what do you mean?
I've been
Let
carrying
me go
you,
on attack. I'm carrying you, dude, on Penny. Come on, man.
You want to teach people how to juggle with Mary?
I mean, yes, it's really simple. You ult, you need to like time it right, and you basically need to like make sure you hit each one, right?
Okay.
And you got tenacity there, you see?
Yeah.
But
okay.
a lot of people ignore this one thing. You need to save their ults for Fox ult.
Yeah.
If you juggle Fox ult in her ult, she cannot heal her team or herself.
Let me
and if your team shoots at her, she's dead. Like you counter Fox ult so good. It's like the biggest counter to Fox ult.
So let me see.
Use it.
So I'm trying to hold. Oh my god! What the fuck? You actually can't hold!
You see what I mean?
So fuck!
And then